Yo. So what's happening?
All right, so I was just recapping. So y'all landed on this mysterious planet. That's like the home planet of the machine god Triune. Um, you quelled the political turmoil going on at the landing dock. Handedly, I might add. And then you ran into someone asking for help. Do you remember who it was?
It was the little parent and child.
The big,
There's also the what?
the big boy mission.
Oh, yeah, it was like the gang of like the big ass crowd of people.
Weren't we going over the 5 to rescue or see if somebody's still alive?
Does Emerald 9 ring a bell?
Oh yeah, yeah. Pretty much just they want somebody to go over there and figure out what's going on.
1, 2, 3,
Yes,
nodded.
go ahead.
I said 1, 2, 3, nodded. I was joking. Sorry.
Yes, so Emerald 9 has some colleagues that were supposed to meet with the clergy of Bry to discuss a treaty, but they have yet to return. We sent y'all to the dark to investigate. This dude also is very passionate the fact that he thinks the architects are the ones that sabotaged this planet and the drift itself.
Yes.
Good job. Very good job. So on the map, you went from 1 up to 7. And then after 7, which was the bar, I think it was a Clockwork Museum and Tavern.
Yep.
Did any of this ringing a bell?
Yeah.
I found no mushrooms.
Yeah. Then there was the engineers, and then the farmer robot being mad. And that's where we left off. How's everybody looking? Everybody full on health? We're good? No problems?
I burned a lot of resolve, but otherwise I'm fine.
Alright. So we're traveling, and we get to pretty much where y'all's tokens are. And, find the thing. Hold on. Alright, so what would be like a knowledge check for local information in society?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess everybody can make me a society check as y'all are trudging through this city to see if you can pick up any info. Or a
Society's PF2.
society.
Yeah. Well, the culture. That's it.
There it is, culture check.
What the heck?
Oh, look at that. Somebody got a 20.
Okay.
This is a culture.
They are a mighty culture. And here they are. So you come to a location that y'all have heard scuttlebutt about as one of the 3 big rifts that opened up in the city. Um, the 3 rifts have been bridged since, guys. Colton, sorry, where was I? Yeah, so the city had like 3 massive rifts that tore through it, and so they had these big bridges assembled. Let's see. This place you're at now is called Helms Crossing, and it is one of the 3 bridges they made. Let me show you. Yeah, Power Rangers.
Can't see nothing.
Yeah, hold on.
It's a bridge.
Get the bridge. So yes, this is Kelms Crossing, one of the 3 bridges designed in a hurry during this lovely crisis in Louis. Ooh, yeah. So just to give you an idea, this spans about 350 feet across. It's about 80 feet deep, and it's pretty much made of steel, concrete, and stone.
Does it play StarCraft music?
It does not. However, make me perception. And Munchie, I'll give you a floating +2 for being near this edge.
Alright, so that's 25.
Oh no, Obo. Obo has a +0 to perception. How?
No
No
wisdom.
ranks and wisdom.
Oof.
No, he's not smart.
We ain't found shit.
Must not be a class skill.
I don't know. Like some of my skills are kind of like sus to me anyway. I don't understand. Like I get the -1s and shit, but like most of my shit is either 0 or -1, except for maybe like 4 or 5 things that I've got like decent stuff in. That's where I'm dumping points, right? But then like say for instance my first 2 are like they've got a down arrow on them for some reason. I don't understand that.
Oh, those might be because of your armor, like armor check penalties.
Oh, okay.
What was it? You asked me a question? Sorry, I got kids. Also, look, I'm looking at your sheet. It says you're encumbered.
What?
So I don't know if you like drop some of these bulks and pretend someone else is holding on to some of this stuff.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Well, you can assume a lot of that stuff you just leave on the ship. If you have like extra guns and stuff.
Also,
Yeah, I mean, we're all level 7, right?
Oh, 8, I think. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, we leveled up.
I don't remember whenever y'all said to level up to 8, but yeah, okay.
I'm just making sure it's not like you're still at a level 1 type thing, which is it's not the case. You're not level 1 on there. No worries. I mean, it works. That makes sense. Alright, so with that perception check, Bunch, you notice that
We're on a bridge.
your hair sticking up on the back of your neck.
Woohoo!
Carver
I'm
makes a will
electric.
save.
No, my thing froze.
I was like, I appreciate that. A little self-imposed will check.
Also, don't forget, everybody, that we still have life bubble.
Good to know.
I don't remember what that is.
Pretty much we
Protect
can
from a
survive in
lot of,
space
like,
for a while.
yeah, you won't die in space immediately unless there's pure radiation. So no catching nukes in space, but you know.
Oh,
So yeah, man, you just kind of feel like the back of your hair stood up. You know, it kind of feels like that time you got the pancake batter too close to the space toaster, and the toaster attacked you that one time.
Okay. I just let everybody know it's electric over here. And I move back.
Oh, stupid sticky keys. What?
Let's go. Why are we hanging out?
down the street.
All right, Munchie. When you cross the bridge, this middle light at the bottom explodes.
Okay.
Not only does it explode, but you notice that the entire city block is now out.
Ah, I knew I was electric. I'm gonna
Heading
run
to
over
it.
here and see if it happens to that one now.
So which one? Which one?
That one, as I cross through.
So, who turned off the lights?
Yeah, so it's just
I am too.
pitch black. The second one explodes. And then I'm gonna need some juicy fish.
Man, not my day today.
No.
What are we initiativing against?
Exploding lights.
Give me a second, guys.
1,000. Oh, thumbs up.
Shitty wiring.
Clearly, this is an OSHA violation.
Right.
The arch nemesis of the robot god is OSHA. So anyway, I had some pretty good barbecue today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you eat?
It was a place down by the Beltway, and they had a plate where you got sausage, brisket, and ribs.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah. And in terms of the sides, they had potato salad, which was pretty good. It was not white people potato salad. It was like black people potato salad, so that was good. And then they also had dirty rice, but they made the dirty rice with brisket.
Damn.
Yeah. Pretty damn good.
Decent price.
It was a little pricey, but I think everything's pricey now. So
That's true.
Yep, that inflation's a mother.
yeah, considering it was a pretty good portion size, I'd say it was worth it.
Me and my brother, we went to what was it, Terry Black's up in Austin.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
When we
I hear
went
that
to your place.
I hear that place is the shit.
Oh yeah, it was great. Fucking line out the door. We had to wait, go through this line. You had to go like through a free cafeteria style setup for food and stuff. It ended up being I think with both of us, a pound of brisket, a pound of sausage, 2 sides, and a drink, and it cost us $120.
Jeez,
Jeez.
Oh, that's like American dollars too, not Canadian dollars. So
they throw in an Asian chick to give you a blowjob for that? God damn.
Right? But it was great. Man, the brisket was freaking out of this world. Like only to later find out when we got back home that Joe Rogan showed up there.
Oh,
Oh, is that why
Dodged
they
the
were
bullet.
Dodged the
Dodged the
over
bullet.
overcharging Joe Rogan?
No, the place is that popular. Joe Rogan goes there because Joe Rogan lives in Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he talks about that place a lot. He opened his comedy club out there.
Yeah, because California too expensive.
Hey, they only want to tax you only 60%. Nothing big.
Yeah, only.
They'd only arrest you if you go to the beach.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I don't know why they arrest you for going to the beach. You can still take a poop on the sidewalk. You'd be okay.
You can.
Or why? Or just go to the local store. Just pick anything up and just leave with it. Don't worry about paying.
Yeah, up to $900. Did Aaron Hansen actually box?
Yep, again.
Like
Creator
an
Clash 2.
actual Like an actual fight?
Yeah, no, he's legit boxing. Oh, he got his ass beat in the first time, but
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah. Creator Clash 2.
How long has he
Hey.
been doing this?
Glib, what's your reflex?
Long enough to not get completely fustigated, but not long enough.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
What's your reflex, Glib?
Reflex? Oh, do I have to roll a save or is
No,
it
you're like, what's your dex bone?
+6?
All right, you're up first.
It's a thing.
You're top of the order.
Yep. And there's this weird blobby thing. Several weird blobby things.
Working on getting y'all a photo. Give me a second. Well, you can keep going.
I guess I'll shoot the close one. Does I'm guessing a 28 probably hits flat-footed.
It does.
32 damage.
What kind of damage?
Piercing.
And which one?
The one that is close to the bear.
That one.
There. Also, is it? Did I think I picked up that ability? Yeah. Is it capable of bleeding?
What makes it capable of bleeding? Having blood?
I guess.
No, it cannot
I think
bleed.
that's a pretty solid prerequisite.
Yeah. Then it does not take bleed damage. But it gets shot.
And it was 32, right?
32. And that's me.
Ouch. All right. Well, it's mad. Trying to find the thing. Hold on.
With the icons being that small, these blob things look like that blue monster from the DreamWorks movie. With the monster.
Yeah.
Sully?
No, it wasn't Sully. His name was Bob or something. He was just like a giant blob monster.
So what it's going to do, just to make sure I did it right, so it's going to fly by over here, and it's going to attempt a simple melee attack.
Oh no.
Real easy. Slam Town, actually. $28 gets you.
Yes, it does.
All right. A couple things are gonna happen. First, you're gonna take the slam down. So that's 15 bludgeoning and electrical.
All right.
Then it's going to. Do you have? I know it's a silly question. Do you have something on you that uses electricity? Like a PDA?
I'm sure stuff on my weapon is electrical.
Okay, I'm gonna need a very important reflex save, as we'll just say your company beeper starts to get a little warm.
Company beeper.
Oh, that's great. Roll a 3.
Okay. So let's find it. So yeah, as it touches you, you feel the electricity course through your body, down into the beeper, and it explodes for 13 more electrical damage.
Damn it.
And you've lost your company beeper forever.
No, not the beeper. Those aren't standard issue.
How's he gonna know about the pancakes whenever they're done?
Alright, this one. Let's see here. This guy's going to. I'm going to blow this computer up in a second. Alright, Munchie, here comes Electro Boy.
Sorry, I was dealing with a dumb dog. What's going on?
Blue Boy ran up at you.
Mm-hmm.
For 15 bludgeoning and electrical.
I need a will save.
Oh boy. Where's his his wisdom, right?
Yeah, it's will save. Okay.
Alright, and I'm gonna need a reflex from you as well as you feel your company. The electric can opener. Oh no.
Yeah. Let's see. Electric stuff I have on me.
I'm going after non-essentials.
I really don't have any.
Alright, so your
I have
electric
no
can
electronics.
opener. No electronics on it.
The only thing that would be the suit. I guess the environmental suit, but I don't even think that's electric.
Your your electronic pancake mixer.
I would not bring that with me onto this planet.
It's far too valuable.
It's an heirloom. Of course, it's with you.
No, I really don't have any electrical stuff on me.
Alright, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, as long as you're gonna say the space suit, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I was trying to do,
But I don't even know if that's electrical. I'd have to look it up. Anyways,
And then it definitely sees something it wants over here at the bottom. Oh yes, hello. Hello, little one.
About to turn into hentai real quick.
Did I get you, Carver?
Yes, it will.
Almost minimum damage. And I'm not even gonna ask because you're all electrical, yeah.
I am an android. Don't I get a reflex save or something?
Sure do. What are y'all doing tonight? Under 10 crew. Good lord. Alright, well, here comes more electricity damage. Alright, some ones. Alright, and you're up.
So how much damage was that?
That was 12 bludgeoning and electrical, and then another 11 electrical.
So only 23?
Correct total.
Okay.
You're up. They look hungry. I put a picture up at this.
I would like to sit there and summon 3 small orange balls of fire. I'm going to drop one here, one there, and one right there. And then I am going to cast.
Where at?
Right there. Right there. Right there. And right there. Basically 5 feet and have them. They're going to explode in a 5-foot radius around them. So I'm going to put them on the side opposite of any friendly people. So
he rolled all 6s for damage. He maxed it out.
Wow.
fear me.
Can't make a reflex save, but we can maximize damage.
That's impressive.
So I gotta make 3 reflexes, yeah?
Yes. It is going to be a DC 19.
Oh, sorry. Should have been a +6. So 18, 23, and 15. So that's 30 damage, 15 damage, 30 damage.
Yep.
Oh, God. Well, the one on the left is bloodied. Very bloodied. That's a lot of damage, dude.
And that will end my turn. As I sit there and look at everybody and say, help.
I lay one card face down and end my turn. Alright, that's Oboe next.
Alright. I guess I'll swing at this guy right beside me.
Full round, John?
Yes, sir.
You serious with me right now?
I think he hit.
At least the first one for sure, huh?
Yeah, the thing explodes. Jesus. Yeah.
Sick.
That was nasty. Alright. Yogi the Bear. Thrag the chair smasher.
I'm gonna try to save my my robo companion. $17 hit.
With what?
Just unarmed strike.
Is he considered flanking or no? Can't remember.
That would not be flanking. The easiest way is you draw an arrow through, and it's got to reach the other person on the other side.
That's gonna miss. You don't have any bonuses to your unarmed strike?
You should have strength. Just bonus to strength.
Would my strength be a straight up?
I mean, if you had like a +2, 3, 4 to strength.
Do you have a +3 to strength?
Is
And
that
then if
just a
you're
basic attack?
proficient, he should have his basic attack bonus.
And you're what class are you? Like fighter, Solarian, or something?
I'm a mechanic.
Oh, mechanic. You should have at least a +4. for the
Oh wait,
base.
basic attack bonus?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
+4 if not +6.
Yeah, I got +6.
Makes sense.
So that 23 hits.
So it'd be +6 for base attack, and then melee punch goes off your strength unless you're Dexy.
But 23 definitely hits.
Alright, so plus Jesus. Uh, 9. So it's Nat 1. Neat.
Would you have a +25 to damage? How do you have a +25 to damage?
My modifier plus and the unarmed strike has a +16 strength modifier on it.
+16.
What it says.
Sounds Weird.
Plus 16s. Yes.
What's the weapon?
It's just unarmed strike.
For uplifted bear?
Probably his claws.
Unless it's taking in that, it might be taking that +9 in already. So I think it's just plus 16.
Yeah. So
I know you
plus-
get weapon specialization, but like, still, that's a lot.
It definitely won't be plus 25. Probably, yeah, specialization probably gives you like +8.
Yeah, no, it's just
Strength
plus
will give you
16.
+3.
Not point. Yeah, no, it's just plus 16. I was looking at the same number 9 twice.
It sounds like it's slashing, so it's probably his natural claws. That's why it's doing that.
Yeah, well, I know he's got the D4 because he's got claws, but yeah, it should be whatever your strength bonus is plus your specialization bonus. Did you take any feats for unarmed strikes? I think that just changes the die.
I don't know. He said his specialization gave him a +8.
It's fine. Moving on. Did you? Well, you moved and then you attacked. That's it. Munchie.
Oh, it's on me. Yeah. Screw this dude.
What kind of save am I making this time?
None. Stunned. And I use hyper. I'm out of dodge.
Ow.
Alright, it's my turn.
I'm stunned. So stunned. Glorp.
Hey, Munchie can get out of dodge quick.
I guess for the old move action, let me double check. I forgot what order I have to do stuff. Okay, so for move action, I will get him on middle boy. So everyone gets a +1 to attack. And for my action, let's see, Munch, did you take Stamdam? Hello?
I
Mike?
think he took some damage, yes. And also, did you get him the center guy?
Yeah. This guy.
Alright. And yeah, he took damage.
Okay. Then I will restore his Stamdam with an inspiring boost. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Ally regains number of stamina points equal to twice your envoy level plus your charisma mod. I'm not level 15 yet. I'm not going to burn a resolve
He
point.
took 12.
Okay, so I give him 16 plus
Jesus.
5, so 21. He gets 21 stand back. I'll just put it in the Discord chat so you can.
He'll live forever.
And that's my turn.
Alright, Glib.
Alright. You guys probably have a handle on that one that you're ganging up on. I'm gonna slide up this way and snipe the far one. What's the icon on this far guy?
He's stunned, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, he's stunned.
alright. The better for me to shoot him. Whoops. 27 points of damage.
artifacts.
Some nasty damage.
Mhm.
If this creature had blood, it'd be blooded.
If it was
Yeah.
any closer to the other guy, and the other guy was not surrounded by a bunch of people I don't want to hit with a ricocheted bullet,
No, roll the dice.
it's too far. I can't do it anyway.
Do you have deadly aim also?
I do.
Oh shit.
Right. Well, it's the Gotham turn. I was coming for the bear.
No.
Come here, bear.
Bear.
Well, shit.
I'm gonna need a reflex save.
Said you need a reflex save?
Yes, sir, please.
Fuck. There it is.
Oh, hey. One sec. Half. So 7. 7 electrical damage. So total would be 18.
Okay.
But if you have any resistance to bludgeoning, I'm not sure that down. Dave?
I do not have resistance to bludgeoning.
You do?
I do not.
Oh. Alright, Dave. You're up.
Okay, what do we have here? Still one in front and one over there.
That one over there is like glitching.
I think I shall sit there and slap him with all my might.
Not a holy slap.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
He needs to do a fortitude save. Well, I think he made it. So he'll only take 9 points of damage.
Yep, he's not looking good.
And that will end my turn.
That's very nice. Oh, well.
Yo, what up? Sorry. Are those red things, the fireballs, like, are those attackable, or are they just like something that goes along with the enemy?
They were explosions.
Okay. In that case, I think I'm gonna move over to this one. And, swing.
That's a hit.
Cool.
Energize.
So I killed it.
You killed it. You did it.
Very nice.
Right.
Alrighty. That boy did. Uh, let's see. What is my...
Just put it right off the edge. That's good.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, you can make it.
Do I... Huh. How do I not have any grenades? It's weird.
Rip one off the open.
Who feels like getting thrown? I'll throw somebody.
None of us.
Okay.
Not a single person.
Can you throw a bow?
Can.
I'm listening. Oh, well, I know that you should never tell, but we might have to discuss that with you in a second.
Right.
What's your plan here?
Well, I have the feat Hurl Ally. So I use my innate strength to launch a smaller ally into the thick of battle.
I mean, I would imagine that I'm definitely not a smaller ally if you're trying to throw me, but there's a little purple pancake throwing fiend right next to you that might be a little easier to throw.
Yeah, but no, you don't want to throw the starfish. No, don't throw the starfish. The starfish can't do anything up close. The starfish.
You can cartwheel.
Wait, can you shapeshift into a rock person?
No.
Damn it.
I mean, in theory, I guess I do have like boots and shit. If that's allowed while he's trying to throw, it would be like more of a put. I don't know how much I weigh. What is? I'm not sure.
Well, you're like an 8-foot tall lizard.
I mean, he might be a little bit bigger than me though, because he's a bear, right?
It's literally like a Godzilla versus Kong thing.
Right.
Like,
what's your size?
I think he's still technically medium.
Yeah. I am medium, so I'm not like. I mean, I guess I am a female lizard, so.
Yeah, but usually female lizards are bigger than male lizards.
Oh well. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. I just
Are you a large-sized bear?
I just
I am a large-sized bear.
I just seem
You're
to
large?
be.
Yeah.
I just seem to be big because everybody in our party is small, right?
Nobody's calling you
Oh, yeah.
fat, lady.
I mean, that makes sense. He's okay. Well, if he's large, he
Upland
can throw.
bears are large magical beasts. You should be
Wow.
a 10-foot square, Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also have reach.
Yeah, fucking big ass bear.
It's fucking wild.
Jesus.
All right,
Might need
so
a bigger ship. So you can check an oboe.
yeah. If the lizard consents to being thrown, then yes.
Sure. Yeah, let's give me a good throw so I can go and.
All right, we're 60 feet away, right?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, then. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the lizard using hurling ally.
Does it say he gets a free attack?
It does not. It just says I get to throw an ally into the thick of battle.
Basically, he's just don't have to use his movement.
Yeah, gotcha. Alright, Mitchell.
No, not Obo.
What, you want to be thrown?
Obozaya will be fine. She is well capable of taking care of
They will
herself.
say.
DC 20. Uh, 35 points of damage.
We're out of initiative as it explodes.
Hey, what's up, Avery? It's like Space D&D. It's we play pretty much every Saturday. I'm this space lizard over here, and then this is my team of people. We just got out of battle, so let me see what they're saying.
I will say that a lot of your electronics do feel a little glitchy. Also, Munchie, don't forget you got 21 stamina from
I gotta do
healing.
what?
You had 21 stamina healed back to you
From Lord.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We just killed whatever these things
Those are
are.
Mega Max.
They were pretty easy though.
They probably said that while I was freaking doing that damn dog scared of the
Shit, I
thunder.
can't
Yeah,
get Discord off the screen now.
yeah,
Go-
pretty much.
Go away. Go away, Discord. Where'd you go? Oh man.
How my hit points and stamina attacks?
Hold on, let me see if I can.
Oh, it's based off of your race and your class, I think.
Yeah, I mean they just
Ah,
have
there you
it.
go.
Then until I just looked at it now, I guess at 8 they just happen to work out together. You know?
Raining over here, too, Sid.
Yeah. It ain't raining yet, it's just a flash of thunder and that dog turns into the biggest wuss ever. Or old ass. You know? Hey, that was fun. Can we blow up more lights?
Here I thought it was me causing them to explode, but it was the little jelly dudes. How disappointing.
I explode like the beakers? That's what I want to know.
Would you have preferred to blow up like the Beaker?
No.
It's because I put a protective shell around you to keep your parts together.
I thought it was called skin.
Yeah, that's what it is. I kept your skin together.
Hey, if I lose signal, I think it's because it's hailing.
It's hailing out there.
Yeah, it was like raining like over here, so or I think it was like thundering and shit.
Okay.
Which he's not very far from me. Which I
We
think
had some hail
I think
here
we're
the
all
other day,
pretty
too.
much in the same area, just about. Well, maybe one or two of us are kind of further away.
Give me a second. I'm worried about vehicle damage now.
All right, everybody take 5.
Yeah, 5-minute pee break.
Where do you want me to take?
Over the side of the bridge. See if you survive. It's only about 700 miles down.
All right, but yeah. So basically, so this game's called Starfinder. It's kind of like a branch of D&D. It's got like a specific rule sets, and it's played in space. So we're like our group of misfits, if you will, is kind of like a group of space truckers, and then our dungeon master or game master or whatever, he'll he'll have like he reads out of a book basically, or like he sets up like a session or whatever, right, per week for us to do, and then it's like a little bit more on a story. We're level 8, which doesn't seem like a very high level, but in this game it kind of is. We've been playing for probably, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months now, some shit like that. Maybe 6 or more, even. I don't know. But regardless, so yeah, like we actually lost the guy. He had to quit playing for a little while, so we kind of like, we didn't necessarily write him out of the story, but it was like kind of like, oh well, his character kind of, you know, like stayed back on the ship or some shit. But we're still traveling. And then we gained a guy. The Big Bear is sort of new. He's like been around for about maybe a month. Which he's a mechanic. And then the red text underneath the box kind of tells what everybody is. The Roach with Drone, No More Robots. That's the guy who's kind of like or Vesh. Vesh was his character's name. He was not. He's the one that he's having IRL issues, so he had to take off the game, or he can't be playing the games like every week like he was or whatever. So yeah, that's he's the one that we wrote out. Glib is Ren Hero. He's our sniper. Munchie is like our little healer, and he's got like an obsession with pancakes, and he's actually like, he's got some sort of buff in his skill set that has something to do with him. I don't understand it completely, but
Just
it's
had
pretty
an interesting thought.
Blorp.
Guys, can you hear this?
Blorp
What's that?
is our
Can you
shapeshifter.
fucking hear this?
So
It's so bad. It's beating the shit out of my trailer. I'm pretty sure I got to bust a window out there.
So the purple one's Munchie.
Well,
now I need to go.
Yeah,
Should I go check to see what it's like over here?
Blorp is the.
Well, I don't have any options. I can't put it in the garage, so.
Blorp
Whatever,
is
I'll be right back.
the one next to him on the left. I'm the lizard on the top right, which
Greg is large.
I'm like a
small.
soldier.
That means I
guess.
can sleep in his backpack.
Carver's our android, which is underneath the bear.
Really, probably just curl up on my shoulders.
Yeah, that's
Give me
our little
size.
ragtag.
I mean, but I literally could just put a bed for my size in his backpack, and while we're walking around, I could regain all my spells.
With a saddle, just, ride them.
Imagine that. Taking a long rest while they're walking. Taps backpack. We're in combat. Okay. Mind thrust. Oh, I'm exhausted. Back to sleep.
We're running away from something, and you're like, "Hey, quit rocking the bed so much."
Right. I'm in there cooking pancakes. Oh, like combat. Pop out. Breakfast.
So yeah, that's our explanation of the guys and everything.
Clearly, what has to happen is it has to be a backpack of holding, so you can just like make it into a little house.
Right? I'm tossing out all of his mechanical gear. I don't want this in here. It's ruining my space.
Hold on, let me put this camper stove in here.
Now I'm kind of worried. I want to go see if there's any hail over here.
Go check your
Stuff, y'all. It's more important than the game. I'm kind of lucky where I'm at, Dave.
What's that?
I said the area I live in, all around San Antonio, seems to get beat up pretty bad, but for some reason, the weather currents over this subdivision just don't really exist compared to the rest. Like when it rains in San Antonio, half the time it's not even raining here. They'll complain they got hell. I got sunshine. You know? I mean, I don't want the hell, but it'd be nice to have the rain, you know?
Yeah.
Like I was outside smoking, messing with that damn dog, and it's freaking out. I'm looking at, and the storm has to be a couple miles away because I don't hear any sound, but I can see the flashes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's got to be like 6, 7, 8 miles away if I'm not hearing anything. But last night was horrible, man. Last night we got beat up. It's like that freaking thunder was just right above my house, man. It'd go off, the flash would go off, light up the whole bedroom, would go boom, and then the dogs would jump all over me, little bastards. My daughter was like, "You was shaking when I was trying to take a shower." I was like, "Well, you're not supposed to take a shower when it's freaking thunderstorms, idiot." It's like, I didn't know you're not supposed to go poo either because your toilet could explode.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I was reading up on it. Lightning came through. I don't know how it hit, but went through the pipes and his toilet bowl exploded. I mean, I guess it would make sense the same with a shower, you know?
Maybe.
But I was like, man, could you imagine your obituary? How'd he die? Well, he was taking a poo during a thunderstorm. The thunder hit the house and traveled through the pipe and blew his ass up with some porcelain. You'd have to make up a better lie. He was fighting a lightning golem and he lost. You know?
You know how they say don't stand under trees? They should also tell you don't go to the bathroom in a thunderstorm.
Yeah, I mean, I just never heard of it going through the pipes to the toilet. I mean, I know about showers. I heard that since I was a kid, you know? Not that we ever listened to it because I'm like, this is the perfect time to go take a shower.
Exactly.
Let me roll the die.
Just make sure somebody writes you a kick-ass eulogy or an epitaph for your gravestone. It's like, Trailblazer, pioneered, exploded ass from toilet.
Right? I would never believe they didn't show pictures of that destroyed toilet, you know, and the burn marks.
Alright, it's just raining now. I think I'm good to resume. I don't know. That was fucking wild.
Well, we're still waiting on Obo and Izzy.
You said that one of your windows got messed up, Cliff?
No, I'm just scared to go out there and look. The trailer got smacked around, though. I think it'll be fine, but that sounded wild.
Just run out there with an umbrella. Make yourself a lightning rod.
Yeah, I would love to go out there with an umbrella. Oh, wait. All the umbrellas are in the house, not in the trailer.
Yeah, there's no hail over here. But then again, you are on the other side of town, so.
You just put a thick dictionary on the top of your head there.
Dude, Izzy said there's no hail where he's at. Jillian says it's hailing at her house. Didn't she run up the street for you?
Where the fuck Jillian is?
How dare you assume I know people?
No, I know Jillian. I just don't know where the fuck she
She
is.
lives in the back of Newport.
Oh, well, I'm in the front of Newport.
Yes,
That's why we're confused. How are you in the between us and you have no hail?
Well, I don't know, but it's just regular wet water. There's no...
Just stay out there. Just give it a second.
Hey, y'all keep that shit over there, because all we got over here is a lightning storm. So we don't even have rain here, and I'm like 7 miles south of you guys. So
Yeah. Well, either way, you know, I was standing out there for however long I was gone, and it was just regular, plain old wet water. But you know, I guess anytime now it'll leave. So
Well, you know what it is because he's living in the trailer. Them trailer parks always get messed up.
it's not even a trailer park. It's literally outside his in-laws' house.
I know, but it's because he's in the trailer. That's why God hates trailers.
Yeah. Should have stayed in your old house.
Nope. We were there today getting almost all of the rest of the stuff out of there. All right, we waiting on anybody else? Elbow, I think?
Yeah.
No,
Charlie just said something.
Yeah, I literally just said that.
Charlie was just saying to keep
Yeah,
all
I'm
the
here. I'm
storm
here.
over where we're at.
Yeah, something about 7 miles.
Sorry, Charlie, we forgot you said something.
I didn't forget, Charlie.
No worries.
I notice you. I hear you, Charlie.
I get it. I'm just here to slap around the enemies, you know? It's cool.
Hey man, Charlie, if you'd have built like a skill-based character, you'd be doing much. But then again, you also like one-shotted one of those fucking robots by yourself last week. So, you know, I can't do that. I hadn't shot a gun in 6 months.
Since like the second.
Yeah, every time I shoot the gun, nothing happens. I don't think I've ever rolled damage with that gun.
Grab a drink. But continue. Give me a second.
So yeah.
It was covering fire.
Yeah. Which I just took a feat that lets me do if I do covering fire, it also applies harrying fire and vice versa.
Nice.
So like I can like maximum debuff people by just shooting at them. So
Be like that white dude off of what was that Malibu's Most Wanted.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just sort of like shooting just all over the place. Just deep. I think I can like hit up to 2. I can do up to 2 people or something.
You gotta make sure you're like King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Pretty much.
We were debating whether or not I'd be able to long rest inside Thrag's backpack while y'all walking around, since he's large and I'm small.
I mean, theoretically, you could literally just like live in his backpack.
We were talking about that. Throw out all his tools and put in like a little camping stove.
Yeah.
Make pancakes. Y'all like, hey, combat, pop up. Hey, breakfast ready.
I mean, if we put one of those things they put on like elephants on his back, then you could just have a little like kitchen on his back.
You know?
All right, I'm back.
Just a big old bear kitchen.
Right? Hold on. Oh, we need some mental power. Hey. Hey.
Storm passes.
All right.
All right, so you make it past the bridge, and so you make it to this rocky field that's kind of in between some streets, and you can kind of tell you're almost to the dark. Let me pull you over there while I kind of explain what the place is. That your no, I should. So this place is nearly overflowing with tents, temporary shelters, and partially constructed outdoor kitchen. You can tell that most of the people that are currently living in ramshackle homes probably were citizens of this planet prior. But there's a lot of hustle and bustle going on. What do y'all do? I think that's
Did you say tits?
Tents.
Like,
Dang it.
Like boobies?
Shelters?
Like boobies? Tits?
Nope.
No?
That's what I heard.
Oh, well, I'm not the only one. Cool.
Yeah, so tents and shelters and
There's you.
kind of ragged clothes. God dang it.
I don't know. Do we see any reason for us to stop, or should we? I don't know,
Well,
does it look like people are like dead or like being attacked by energy creatures, or are they just
well, no,
hanging out?
it definitely seems very overcrowded. They kind of look like, they remind you of what refugees would look like.
Right.
There is quite the smell coming from the kitchen, mind you.
Woohoo! Well, I guess if we're gonna, I don't know, just hang out here for a bit, I might do some looking for rumors and shit. I think that's culture. Is it diplomacy or culture? Looking for bullshit. Change attitude. Gather information. There we go. I would like to gather some information.
Okay. On.
Let's see. So the things I can do are for common facts or rumors, obscure or secret knowledge, prominent or well-known individuals, average or ordinary individuals, and mysterious or obscure individuals. What do you guys think I should go for?
Well, we were looking for info or to find a specific person.
Yeah, like those architect guys.
They gave us a name, but I don't know if I wrote it down.
Emerald 9, right? Emerald 9, right?
Emerald Dancer was the guy who sent us on the quest.
Oh shit.
So there were some agents of Bree, right? They were meeting with some agents of Bree.
Sure. So I will do a diplomacy to get some information on that. So here goes.
Here we go.
It's 25. So if it's obscure or secret knowledge, the DC is 20 or more. Would you say this is a prominent or well-known individual, an average or ordinary individual, or mysterious or obscure individual?
Well, it was a group they were looking for, right?
Yeah, but like, would you say how, on a scale of prominent or well-known to mysterious or obscure, where do they fall?
Like mid.
Mid, an average or ordinary?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 10 plus their CR. Or if it just counts as obscure or secret knowledge, it's 20 or more.
Okay. So you know that these agents of Bree, these flexibility. Go back to the old dipshit. Clergy of Bree to discuss a treaty. Bree faction suggests the dark. So the architects couldn't find. They couldn't spy on the meeting. His agents haven't come back. I don't think he said the name of his buddy. We're gonna call him TP9.
Call them what?
TP9.
TP9.
Toilet paper 9.
Toilet paper 9.
We tried to open the better, but that's small though. Keeping market. It should be literally right next.
Okay, and that's the guy we're looking for, or is that the who?
Yeah, that'd be the guy you were looking for. But the what you do kind of find out is that like these clergy, they frequent the dark a lot. Not just meeting. That's kind of where they've been seen off and on in the dark more than any other like of the other two aspects in their clergy. And they're never seen in the dark.
Gotcha. The dark is like the sub-levels, right?
So the dark is like this area that has no electricity.
Okay.
Isn't that that
Okay.
place where we initially set out to try and fix?
Where you were going to?
Yeah.
Wait, to fix?
Yeah.
Well,
No, to fix is like the big religious church citadel building on like the 5th tier up. This one's still on the bottom tier. It's just off on the east. So I'll pull you all back over. So see, you got your store, you got your farmer, you got your bridge encounter. Here's the refugee camp, and the dark is over here at 5.
okay, the dark's at 5, and the temple was also at 5.
No, the big temple is like over here at 10 and 11.
Okay. Okay, so are we're heading to the dark, right? Or are we still
Correct.
heading to the temple? Okay,
Yeah.
You just knew that you had to go up a level
gotcha,
to be able to get back down to there because of this giant crevasse.
gotcha. Okay.
So you're currently here at the refugee camp, heading toward the dark. You also glean a bit of knowledge about the dark. That it's not just electronics that get a little wonky there. It's like to say electronics get wonky there is an understatement. And for androids and the non-fleshy bit people to be frequently there is strange.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay.
As you're running around, I need to look this up. I meant to earlier. 2 seconds. What the heck is this? Is that what? Okay. So I'll just put the link. But one of these comes up to y'all's group. It says welcome, welcome, welcome. As you can see, we don't have much, but this community is here for those who have been rendered homeless from this horrible drift crisis. So I set up this little kitchen to feed and shelter everybody. How did Jong end up on Alluvia?
Oh, well, we were just drifting, and well, we got kind of knocked out of our drift, and we ended up here.
We got vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum? The legendary vacuum cleaner?
It was like, giant worm. Hey, you come here. Splat.
That's
Exactly.
amazing. Cool. Did y'all feel like donating today?
Only what?
Or for the community?
What community?
This community,
What do
town
we
of
get?
New Home.
What do we get if we donate?
Our thanks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the title of Heroes of New Home.
A tote bag.
I think I have some copper wire in my pocket.
Mm.
What? We don't. What? Huh, yeah,
no food, no clothing.
No, we're traveling pretty light because we're trying to,
Oh,
fix some stuff. So we're not, you know, carrying a
man,
ton with
that's
us.
that's fine.
Yeah,
No
get a
big deal.
job, hippie.
Oh, okay. We had jobs until the drift broke.
Anyway, we're not gonna be using any of your resources, so we're just passing through. Just, gonna try to figure out what's wrong with the drift so everybody can get back to normal.
Oh, y'all are here to fix it?
Well, we don't know if we're gonna fix it, but we're gonna see what we can do to help.
Hey, did that guy say he's gonna fix the drift?
Nope, no, I didn't say that.
Cascades into a sea of people. Guys, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I can slurp out of here, but you can't. No.
I turn
All right.
into the butterfly man and just tell everyone they're all doomed and nobody can save them.
Does anybody else do anything?
Nope. No, I'm just gonna observe around.
Like I said, the kitchen definitely popping.
Stick my head over the wall.
No, do you like my setup? This thing is ugly.
Where's your pancakes?
What pancakes?
Yeah.
What are pan of the cakes?
He hasn't heard of pancakes.
Well, he's obviously
Pancakes.
he's not a chef. I hang my head disappointedly and walk away.
That's very insulting, sir.
Don't know what
Hey,
pancakes
so what the hell's no wonder the jerk broke. These guys are freaking idiots. Only like the best food in the whole goddamn universe, stupid motherfucker.
I would love to learn of the pan of
Shut up!
cakes.
You've already insulted the gods. That's why you're here.
No,
He's got a point.
I heard on the inside.
Are we gonna have another cook-off battle?
What could he don't even know how to make it. He don't even know what it is.
Are we
No,
gonna take
but
over another small business?
we do have something from our hometown called the chimichanga.
If I want to sit on the toilet the whole ride through the drift, I'll get a chimichanga.
Sounds made up.
Sounds made up. That's fake. You just made that up. Oh yeah? What about my second dish, lamp drawer?
Lamp drawer?
Definitely
You
didn't
open,
make
a,
that.
you open a drawer and there's lamp in there and you eat it?
Oh boy. I'd like to think you're still trying to quell the group that thinks you're fixing the drift.
Obosiah has heard of lamp drawer to cook food, but has never ate the lamp drawer itself.
Okay, so well, if you need somewhere to stay, you're more than welcome to pull up a patch of dirt.
She's never heard of damn pancake, but motherfucking stupid.
Look, I promise, I will look it up on the infosphere immediately.
Look at these nuts, goddamn stupid mother.
I'll also take my safe search off and look up these nuts.
Why
are you taking your safe search off?
Got him.
I feel like that's a choice that we didn't prompt you to make.
That's not what I heard.
What kind of life are you living if you ever turn safe search on?
No, I
Level,
agree. Like,
level
I
that
need to
dangerously.
know the depravity of the world. I want to hide from it. They must know. Okay. Blorp finally quells the crowd. They no longer think you're going to fix the drift, but that you're there to do some good. You know. Everyone else make me a perception check. I think "Show me your tinties" is probably my favorite line tonight. No perception. No. How's your phone?
Yeah, it's just that neighborhood alert thing.
Oh, whoa.
No perception.
Oh, my bad.
Garver.
Carver, so,
Hey,
well,
I'm just curious.
yeah,
Oh, never mind. I'm not curious anymore.
I'm sure with that.
Yeah, I'm positive.
I mean, never say never. Alright, so,
As y'all are looking around, kind of just being like, nothing we can give y'all. Can't really help. Glib, actually Carver and Glib, y'all spot Inga and Ro. I don't know if y'all remember them.
I'd have to scroll up to see what the details were.
Inga and Ro with the two red devil ants,
Yeah.
the dad and child.
Yeah.
They're here, living it up.
Do they look like they're trying to kill everybody?
No, they still look very. They look like they've been eating a little bit, but the little kid still looks just terrified of everything.
Pancake.
Oh my god, Colton's saying he wants back in the fucking trailer. Are you kidding me? It's 10 o'clock.
Guess I see nothing with the
Your son wants back in the fucking trailer.
No.
What do I do? Go in there? Tell Eli to tell him no?
I must not have. I rode so good, I saw nothing.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colton, go to sleep.
Okay.
Ah, I thought we were playing the game.
Oh, you're fine. Turn on some slime videos and y'all sleep.
Okay.
Alright. Lay down. I'll come check on you in a little bit, okay?
Munchie saw a bunch of
I can't help
penguins
that. Just lay
digging a hole,
down.
and they were like, "You didn't see anything."
Right.
Lay down. I'll come and check on you in about 30 minutes, okay?
Alright. Guess I goes.
Surprised there isn't a penguin race for Starfinder.
Give it time.
Give it time.
Starfinder 2.0, baby.
They've confirmed Starfinder Unleashed, which is essentially a 1.5.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm guessing they're
Yeah.
probably going to throw in a bunch of Pathfinder 2 stuff into
Oh
it.
yeah,
Yeah. I'll take the
Yeah.
reaction economy.
for sure. I was about to say 3-action economy. Let's go.
I mean, a lot of the stuff. Well, yeah, I guess they did playtest a lot of Pathfinder 2 stuff in Starfinder, so.
Yep.
So yeah, those two greet y'all, and they're like, "Oh, so glad y'all made it. Y'all did pretty good over this." all penguin game doing it.
Oh yeah, everything's great. Nothing crazy or anything. Um,
Great. But we just made it here to this humble abode, so we'll figure out how we're gonna get home. Y'all stay out of trouble.
no. We intend to, and let me roll deception on that. So see, I don't have a deception quick button, so my deception bonus is bluff. Yeah, 33.
Okay, however, Munchie, you saw something no one else saw.
The Eli tasty.
Again?
No, I'm asking, is that how you?
Yeah.
Tell me move that water bottle, please.
Sorry. Why don't you see something else? The sky is changing.
What's it changing to?
It's getting really dark really fast.
As if, like, no starlight, or all the official lights going out?
As in, like, something is moving over the atmosphere of where you're at, and it's getting darker.
So it's a large
Like a storm.
object. Oh, a storm. I will relay to everybody else. Somebody's turning off the heavens.
Cool.
Alright, so as you all look up, you see the sky darken. Waves of, like, violent energy rain down from the sky. Massive, dazzling explosions of sound and color start bombarding the area. There's shock waves of powerful energy from the sky washing across this new home. In a matter of seconds, I need everyone to give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatic bear.
Would the bear be dancing, perhaps?
Would you say that this is a saving throw against death effects, disease, mind affecting effects, paralysis, poison, sleep effects, and stunning effects?
No.
Okay.
Is that everybody? Sorry.
Yes.
Alright, so this storm starts pushing you all over the place, and it's just explosions, sounds, and shock waves. So DC, I don't see all stuff yet, but DC was 22. For that much electricity damage that has the force, whatever that hell
So only one person made it live.
Oh,
When you say 22, you mean 21, right?
Oh, is that what you rolled?
because I'm pretty sure I said 22.
I'm pretty sure you said 21.
Okay, what kind of damage is this?
Is electricity damage that has the force description? I don't know what that means. It's at the threes.
I don't really know what that means.
So it's force lightning.
Force lightning again?
Okay, well, luckily I have DR5 electricity, so. Or ER5. So that's only 20 damage, thank you very much.
I'll believe you. I don't.
I just backflip the lightning.
Ka-chow.
Do all like the regular people in this camp just die?
Oh yeah, there's so many charred corpses right now. It's a nightmare. People screaming, crying.
I'm so glad we didn't donate.
Trying to make sure I get this right.
Is it one of those things where if we had like 3 rounds to donate a certain amount and they would have been able to buy a shelter and not die?
We'll never know.
Well.
Oh, thank you for your donation. Now we have enough energy. Now we can afford to power up the storm repellent again.
Really, my question would be, who the fuck is charging to run the storm repellent? Who's the guy who's like, you know, I gotta make a living here?
Selling it the highest quality account. You find cover. Yes, this storm rages on for like a good solid 5 minutes, and it's like orbit building. Only the initial run through really caught everybody off guard. Everybody else kind of seeks shelter and stuff. At the end of the storm, however, any other perception check for anyone that's not like.
Oh, by the way, I rolled a 37 on this system, which was a natural 20 to tell if this is a magical effect.
No. Well, it depends on what you mean by magic.
Well, was it a normal phenomenon or was it a magical effect?
It was a drift storm. And I don't really know what that means as far as if it was magical, as everything's kind of topsy-turvy magic right now with the drift.
I mean,
yeah, someone cast it.
So I got something that I could maybe do in the response. I guess it says you can activate. It says you can activate a haste circuit as a swift action to gain benefits of a haste spell until you spend another swift action to deactivate it, or it runs out of charges.
Punch the lightning.
Yeah.
Are we hasting?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't have any magic. I don't know why I have this.
You have it?
What does haste do? Doubles his movements and attacks, I believe. Is it? Yeah, right.
Could I haste into a building or something? Like.
Oh, to nullify the damage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, if you would have rolled a 22.
Come on. Oh, alright, fine. I'll take
You can scoot into a building for the second wave of nonsense about to roll through.
Alright,
So where's everybody go?
Yeah, so haste 2 only affects movement. So, if you have it on the oboe, you can make a full attack and still move.
well, this one says magic. It says.
Haste is a magic spell.
He's letting you know if you have it activated.
Right, and it increases your movement by 30 feet to a maximum of twice the normal target speed used in the form of movement.
So are you Lord staying outside?
I mean, there's just like a storm going, right?
Yeah.
I guess we'll just go inside. Wait for the horrible storm to end.
Alright, so as the violets and the reds and the blues and the rain and lightning and the horrible cricket sounds, everything subsides. Everybody make me air perception. Right? and Munchie and Crab. Y'all see right towards the tail end of the storm, someone dropped out of the sky and crash land on the plaza alongside a scattering of hundreds of tiny robots.
Okay, where's the plaza from us?
Here, you're in the plaza.
Oh, so it just dropped down here. Yo, hey, someone's trying to be Superman. Read in the book once. What in the space fuck?
Hold on, I'm trying to get the cool. The cool pictures. Of course, it's not working. Why? Well, anyways, that's what you said. As I work on trying to pull up this photo.
So it's just like a guy,
Yeah,
just a massive face. Or is it just like a single guy just covered in tiny robots?
It's not a massive face. Here, I'm posting the person that crash landed, and then a bunch of tiny robots around it.
The robots fell with them.
Wait,
he fell into a bunch of tiny robots.
They kind of came at the same time. Yeah.
Oh, so a space prostitute fell.
It's an invasion.
Hallelujah.
Throw the grenades.
As soon as they crash land, the numerous citizens that are still left freak out at the size of these robots.
Did you say they were tiny robots?
Yeah, a woman with a pale blue skin and iridescent cords in place of hair drops down from the sky, crash landing on the plaza, alongside a scattering of hundreds of tiny robots.
I say through my megaphone throat, hey, are you cool?
Yeah, I'm kind of cool, but... And then she's cut off by everybody that starts screaming, Spectre!
Screaming what?
Spectre.
Spectre.
Spectre. Do we know what spectre means?
A ghost?
Yeah, but like, does it have like a different meaning? Oh, spectra.
Hey, ain't that a god?
What is a spectre? What?
It is a spectre.
I need a... Hold on.
Well, I wrote a 19 identified creature.
Oh,
That's an 18 for bureaucracy.
Stop.
Hmm.
Alright, so this is... Let's see here. So this is a... Hold on. A couple of Excuba spectras, which are a race of outsiders native to the Drift, and are unique in the Great Beyond as a relatively recent addition to the multiverse. They are a crazy ass race. I'm trying to pull up this picture. Pig or a freaky drift ghost. There it is.
Oh shit, it's Arya.
That's all the penises.
Okay, so she's one of those. She's not this.
No. She's just surrounded by a couple of those.
Oh, but they're tiny or they're regular size?
They were tiny. They kind of slurped up into this robot.
Oh. So a bunch of tiny robots turned into a person robot.
Yup.
I yell out, "Hey, robot, are you cool?"
No, definitely not. Definitely not cool. And then she shoots it in the back. Okay, so many tokens on the board. Computer's lagging. I love all the art though. Go ahead and give me another MDF. Machine bombing. Give me a second here, even though these NPCs on the stupid board. I'm gonna use this as the blue lady. And then very important.
Bro, I literally clicked the damn token and it's telling me you wanted to send the results of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. Fuck you.
Tell him. I'm gonna put this guy, we'll shrink down a little bit, like this one.
Alright.
A lot going on here. So it just leads to fucking PDF. I'm gonna lose my mind. Alright. I'm definitely internet shit the bed. Who did that? Really?
Okay.
The fuck is happening?
Ducks. Ducks are happening.
Alright. Oh, that's bad. Alright, so they go first.
Oh.
Yeah, not good.
Wait, who the fuck are these meat guys?
So you remember the red ant guys?
Yeah.
That's them. Him and his daughter.
Oh, wait, so they're just being attacked, or they turned on us and they're villains?
Oh, no, they're getting attacked.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say that they were actually saboteurs.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. They were in the chaos.
I was about to feel so vindicated for wanting to eat them.
No, however, this thing splashes into the daughter. Twice.
It's going straight for murdering the child? Really?
Yep. Look, it's not me, it's the book, dude. I'm reading it right here.
It says specifically they try to murder the child.
Yep.
That's
Terrible.
It is raining still or whatever, right? Like a big storm.
Yep. Like the storm's ending, but it still looks nasty outside. Yes.
Oh, okay.
This one moves up, starts wheeling on this blue chick. This one's just like, yeah, hello.
You know, I blame the dad for not going inside whenever the lightning happened.
Think?
Not a good dad.
Good. Real bad dad. Real bad dad. Let's see.
Dang it, Mosiah. You're famous. You're all in this book as a character.
Yep.
Obaziah won wars back in her day. Space wars.
Really? It's so stupid. It's like you need. Alright. So yeah, this thing. Sorry. This thing comes up to you, Carver, and just touches you. Tries to just gently touch you as it's like. And you can see like its skin's warping. So 24 gets you, Carver.
Yes.
Okay.
You talking about my AC so low a sneeze gets me.
Need you to roll me a D2.
D2.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Good to know. I wish my computer would stop doing that. Flip, you're up. That's all that happens, Carver. That's all you see happen.
Alright, I'm just gonna look up one thing. Okay, that won't work yet. I'm gonna snipe the one in front of the ant. Mostly because that's the easiest one to see from where I'm standing.
Okay.
I'm not trying to help them or anything. It's a target. Does a 25 hit flat-footed?
Yes.
Then it takes 28 and bleeds.
Which one was it?
This friend right here.
It is bloodied.
Alright, and then I gotta look up the actual bleeding thing, how it works. You can afflict your target with an amount of bleed damage equal to your operative level. So it is bleeding 8 points a turn, I guess.
Can you bleed a swarm?
Oh, probably not.
I'm checking. Does it say it's immune to bleed?
I mean, yeah, if it's a swarm of biological, I mean, you would just fire it through and There've been different ones bleeding, but I get what you're saying for all individual little animals.
Yeah, they're probably just individually dying from the shot.
Making the swarm smaller.
Yeah, sure. Sure, we'll go with it.
Alright, that's me.
Good shit. Old girl's turn.
Hey, you didn't update my my thing. I don't know if it matters or not.
What was your what?
My original roll was 2507.
Oh. Well, no, dang it. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Then I guess you'd be next.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright, so these guys, all three of these guys are attacking, right?
Yeah.
I imagine I don't have line of sight. That one's attacking the child. This one's attacking Carver, and this one's attacking our new friend, I guess. Right?
Well, of course, you just go ahead there.
Do I save this child, or is it possible for me to shoot at an angle where I hit both?
Do you have a gun that doesn't line? Also, y'all all kind of noticed that they didn't just make humanoid forms, but they almost look like they're mimicking her.
Which her?
The one that fell out of the sky.
He's the mothership.
I've got 80-foot range. I'm proficient. Unwieldy.
I don't think it has any property where you can go through one person.
It's electrical.
Yeah.
No, don't matter.
It would say like line attack, oboe.
Okay. Well. Okay, in that case, let's see. Could I move, swing, and move again?
Yeah.
No. Too much.
Too much. Yeah, too much in this one. Just give it one more addition. Pathfinder experience. Starfinder experience.
Okay. Shit, man. Shoot, man. Shoot. Trying to figure out what I can do here.
Just move, it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, just to paint the picture again, yeah, like as soon as the stormed in, she like fell out of the sky. All these tiny robots poured out with her.
I think
morphed into these forms that look like her.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here, since it's 30 feet. Right? Well, shit, actually, no, I wanna go, that's 40, so I could make 40 with, thruster hills, I think. Right? We determine this? Plus 30 enhanced bonus, so I can make up to 60. So I'll go 40 feet here, and then I will swing to save the child. 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 Saved her? Saved her? Yes? No? Maybe? 26?
Save the child.
Save the child. Save the child. Alright, cool.
Her turn. Thank you, strangers. Thank you so much for helping. I don't know why my ears did that. What kind of things I should do?
I think most of the time you can intimidate a robot, right?
I think so. Oh, that's Eli Slim stats. That's the wrong person. Duh. Alright, so she blasted. What's up? What's up, Eli? It's D10. Why am I so bad at life? Does that good? It does. Alright, Blorp, you're up.
Okay, so starting off, I am going to make sure I can do this right. I'm going to try out my new improvisation called Fire Support. Let's see. When you take a standard action to provide harrying fire, I can also pretty much do covering fire. If I take a full round attack action, I can try to hit 2 targets. Let's see. Can I see out where I'm at, or is it? Am I? Like, can I, from where I'm at, can I
Open the door.
see? Can I see this robot and this robot? Okay. Well, I will, for the first time, try a full round attack action.
Oh my god.
Where I'm going to attempt harrying fire. So, if I hit both of them, I will tell you what happened. Or if I at least hit one of them, I'll tell you what happens. Let's see. So I have a +10 to attack, and I gotta hit 15. That's doable. So that's the first one.
Now.
I keep in mind subtract 4 from both. So I think both hit 15. Okay, so I have pretty much hit them both with harrying and cover fire. So let me read out what those do. So covering fire, you can use your standard action to make a ranged attack that provides covering fire for an ally, blah, blah, blah. Whenever you hit the 15, the ally gains a +2 circumstance bonus to AC against the next attack. So that means Carver and the mystery person both have +2 to their AC. And next, harrying fire. Harrying fire. The next ally to attack that foe gains a +2 circumstance bonus to their next attack roll.
Dang.
So there's +2 on the next attack roll to this one and the one next to Carver.
Floating +2. Love it.
Yeah, but it's only for the first attack. For the next attack roll to hit.
Alright, Dave, what you got?
And that's my turn.
What you got, Carver?
What I got? Pull out my finger gun and do a full act. Magic missile.
They're not.
That's 3 to this guy.
That's
15.
Jeez.
So like that.
and that will end my turn.
See what you did there. Gotta find how much HP this is. How much damage you do?
15.
Alright, Munchie. Munch.
I'm peeking around the corner, looking at this guy and this girl didn't attack nobody, huh?
No, she shot the robot.
All right, so I cast a spell at this one.
No, not my swarm.
It's flowing, so 16.
Yep.
Is it really a force disc? Or is it just a hardened pancake?
Now, is that EAC or KAC?
It's force, so attack against EAC.
That's a hit.
All right, and then it hits this dude for 9, and then bounces, and I'll try to see if it hits that dude. That's a 1. So no, it doesn't.
Oh, it's a 1, is it? I'll come back to that. Roll me a higher low.
Okay.
Pick me a number.
High. Above 50.
Okay. Good to know. Back up at the top. This thing's turn. Okay. What's it gonna do? Think. What's his comrade? I still got one comrade on. Alright, so this one's gonna go. It's going to try to slash you again, Carver. Just gonna touch you. Just a nice, easy touch. You know what I mean?
What are you doing?
What's who doing?
Oh boy. Roll me another D2, Carver. Alright. Alright. This one next to old blue. Man, Obo, you get a great vision of the two, man. You see this thing just kind of like the figure, the robot figure, kind of disassembles into the tiny robot and just starts tearing the flesh off of this lady.
Jesus.
It's not looking great. Let me just roll the damage here. Have the other one on.
So the dead robot is still eating the child.
What? No. This one is Carver.
Yeah.
For no damage. This one.
Oh.
The one.
Oh, I don't care as much. I don't know her. I only care about the single dad. I only care about Pedro Pascal and his single child. Oh jeez.
That was saved, by the way.
Hey, Obo's a fucking hero. Okay.
Obosiah thanks you
Alright,
for recognizing her
that
hero.
blue lady just dropped to the ground.
Wait, did you give her +2? AC?
Yeah. He
Didn't
crit.
help it. Oh, okay.
Not with a 34.
Well, I don't know what her AC is. She might have some
Well,
dope shit.
So these buildings here, like how high are the walls? Probably just like walls.
yeah, they're walls.
Okay, so I can't see this guy.
They're like tents and stuff.
Okay, so I definitely cannot see this thing.
No, sir.
Okay, then I will shoot the other one.
Unless Munchie's telepathically telling you where he's at.
I don't have that ability. Not yet.
These AD clicks due north.
Pretty soon I'll be able to tell everybody everything
Oh God.
and never be able to speak. Don't even have to speak. Just
Well,
be in their mind.
That 14's not going to hit anything. Unless it's flat-footed. AC is 14.
Wait, did somebody get to use the?
Yeah, I did the
Yeah.
last time.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
Is that EAC or KAC?
It's always KAC.
Yes.
It's always his fat cack.
That's a hit.
I'm literally just
Flat-footed.
I'm just going to be using a railgun for the entirety of this campaign.
That is a hit.
Until you
No
get
shit.
dope ass laser.
All right.
Wait.
20, 26, and bleeding for 8.
Not looking good. It's not looking good.
Pew.
Oh, bro. That's a hit. 16 damage. Dead.
Beefy.
All right, Blorp.
Okay.
We got 2 of them.
So the one's still harassing Carver.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to enable get him on the one harassing Carve. And did Carver eat any damage?
Nope, not a single drop.
Okay. Let's see. Do I want to make this thing flat-footed, or should I try to intimidate it? I'm gonna go for the flat-footed. So I'm gonna try to hit it with some feint. So here's the old bluff check. 36.
Success.
All right. So we just double check. So blah blah blah. Let's see.
Yeah, like a million rounds every 5. Yada
No, I don't think this one doesn't have that. This only lasts like till my next turn, but I just have to keep doing it. So they are currently flat-footed for everybody.
Shit. Okay.
They're gotten flat-footed, and that's my turn.
All right, Dave.
Oh, I see that they use
This-
nanobots also.
Yeah.
I'll use some too.
This thing keeps touching you. You need a fort save? How dare you make me look this up? Dare you, sir? Great. How much damage?
Only for 15.
Well, it's not looking good.
I think that'll have to end my turn.
It was a good one. It was a good one. You have a connection with this thing. It's gross. It's touched you. You touched it. Munchie.
Also confused since it didn't make its fort saved, right?
What?
That's what the thing says. Confused
It's
for one
also
round.
confused.
Yep. There's both biological and mechanical systems, so your robot is not immune to it.
Yeah. Nanomachines intensify.
1 round per caster level, so 8 rounds. But you can
Oh,
make
great.
a will save every round. Alright, my turn.
Yes, sir.
So this old girl fell down.
She sure did.
Was she breathing?
No, she is unconscious.
Yeah, but she's just unconscious.
She's bleeding everywhere.
I slap her in the face and say, "Get up!"
Jesus.
And she gets 14 health back. Slap the crap out of her.
From a
Crit
he gets
heal.
14 health from you slapping her.
It's the most painful healing. Alright. She is no longer dying.
Wake up, you idiot. The fight's not over. That's my turn.
Alright.
I like to think that he's jumping up and down on her chest with all 6 arms. Wake up!
Okay. Alright, Carver. I'm gonna need a couple things from you.
Is it a saving throw? We just throw those out right now.
It's I need a reflex, then a fortitude, and then a will save.
That's not good. That's not good.
Okay. Let's just start with what we do know, shall we?
Sure.
So it's so bad. Alright, so the first set of damage is the net, the small robot splitting apart and shredding you up. The
Okay.
second bit of damage is them getting inside and shocking you. And I need another D2. And that's it. Glib, you're up.
You just lose the nanomachine fight, or do you win the nanomachine fight?
I think that was from the previous rounds when he touched. Otherwise, he would have had to roll on the table to see if he could even done something this round since the creature was confused.
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
I run around and punch the one with a gun from afar with a bullet.
Ah, the patented gun punch. Which I will remind you is got and flat-footed.
All right. Because I moved so far, I don't get the sniper bonus thingy. But if a 28 hits, he still takes 17.
17, you say?
17.
Well, he just so happened to have 5 HP left. It's dead.
All right. I thought you were gonna say 18.
Oh, that's rude. I would never do that.
And then I would have been like, oh, but I forgot the +1 from
Yeah. Oh,
Super
but he's
Denim.
got him. Yeah. All right, we're out of initiative.
Oh, you'd never do that, but the 21 versus 22 for a storm damage, yeah, you do that though.
Well, the storm wasn't got him.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the starfish wasn't talking shit to the storm yet. Fuck you, Star. Fuck you. Carver, make me an intelligence check.
All right.
An intelligence.
Yeah.
I slapped Carver twice. You get back 19 health if you took any health damage, Dave.
All right. That's almost half.
It dipped into your HP.
Dude, when we started the fight, I had no stamina because we didn't rest.
I asked earlier if you had any stamina.
Did I not ask the party? Do you want to sleep in some tents?
Well, I will give you an inspiring boost to give you some.
That's
stamina
okay,
back.
man. Watch this. I got this really cool. And it's a cantrip.
By the way, that only repairs your hit points. So
Yes, I'm still 14 in all on hit points.
well, I can't do hit points, but I can give you some stam points and be like, Carver, you got nasty hands, in the good way, and so you get 21
I got
stam
this. I'll
back.
see if that works.
Oh, like I said, once again, that doesn't recharge stamina. So yeah, 21 stamina back.
You took HP damage too?
Yes.
Alright, can I activate Medallion of Valor for him? It says this medallion is awarded to soldiers who have been severely wounded in battle and recover to fight again. Once per day, as a standard action, you can activate a Valor medallion to regain 2d8 hit points. It doesn't say for who. I mean, it would kind of assume me, I suppose, but if I could do it for him, that would be fine. Or her.
I'll
Alright.
How does Obo release her sacred necklace?
Do I roll 2d8?
How devoted, how convicted is this healing? Like, are you skeptical about handing over this necklace?
No. Obo has pretty medallion of valor she earned in past war to help Carver regain strength. And then I roll 2d8.
You can heal the blue lady too. She's still not looking great.
Oh, you're gonna really love this one there, Emma.
So that's 11 hit points I've earned, I guess. And give like 9 to Carver and then 3 to the
That's
other.
nice.
I mean, I guess we could split them in half, but Carver's in our team and this other person I barely know. So how about like 8 and 4? Yeah, is that better? Is that fair?
That works.
I'm pulling in Obo's pancakes.
And don't forget the little girl is like slashing all the shit too.
I tell the little girl that she's the real winner here. She
How
gets
is
21
she
stamina back.
Oh, thanks!
Wait
Like
a
her
minute,
gaping
wait a minute.
wounds close up.
Wait a minute. How is she slashed though? Like, didn't
That robot messed her up 2 times in a row before someone had blasted it to hell.
Oh yeah, no, I
I'll
blasted
give her
it to
back
hell,
9
but
health.
I didn't think she was able to. I didn't think the robot got there in time. Like, I thought I got there before the robot.
No, that was like the first attack, Obo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was like round 1 right out the gate.
You guys seen that TikTok where that guy just starts slapping everybody?
Yes.
Yep, that's
In the
me
movie,
right
it's
now. Slap
Just slapping
Carver,
everybody.
walk over, I slap the little ant girl.
Alright, what do y'all do now?
So the little girl got 9 back, by the way, if you didn't see.
Oh yeah, I added it.
Little girl got
But
9, Carver got 8,
Thank you.
and then
Thank you, little purple thing.
uh,
Munchie, I think your name was. Thank you so much.
as she's talking, I shove a
Pancake in her mouth. Shh.
then
And she doesn't even chew. It's just gone.
yeah, Carver got 8, and Skinny Colossus got 4.
Colossus.
That's totally Skinny Colossus, right? Kinda, sorta, maybe.
Sure. I believe you. Do you believe it?
So,
Stand there with my 6 hands on my hip, standing at elbow, kicking him in the shin. Your job's to kill people. My job's to patch people. Stay in your lane, you big brute.
Obo.
Just call him a brute.
Obo thought need help for giving people health back.
That's my job. Stop it.
the idea of you kicking Obo's shins and just Obo not even really feeling it.
Yeah, pretty much. He can feel it. It's like a little tick. Like, why is this little kid touching me? All 6 hands on my hips. Stop it, Obo. I don't get to do much. This is my job.
Okay, so we will, because I think it's getting late, we will say that y'all cool with sleeping here tonight before you head off to the dark?
Yeah, I only need 2 hours of sleep. I found out, by the way, by looking at my equipment.
Oh
Be
my
fully rested.
Yeah, I'm happy with a long rest.
Yeah, does everybody want to pop a long rest and I can give some flavor text before we end the night?
Sounds good.
Cool. Alright, so you kind of make camp. The 2 red devil ant people say they'll look over the newcomer, who claims that she doesn't really know how she got here. She doesn't know how the robots got there. She could just sense their rage. That's all she really knew about them. She is. Where are you? I guess what would be a creature check for people again?
Culture?
A mystic. Mystic's going to be used to identify.
I'll take both that or culture.
But for this girl we just identified?
Yeah. Well, you identified the robots earlier.
33.
I will assist. No. Okay.
I don't know why it's missing some letters. That's weird. It bothers me. Yeah, so she's like this weird drift touched. Pretty cute.
Okay.
See, I'll break camp with them and whatever. Take a break. She doesn't really know what's going on. But we're gonna have people to take care of her. They kind of give you an idea of how to get safest way they know to get to the dark. Day breaks, y'all head out, and you make your way to the dark, and it's almost like a sore thumb off in the corner, right? You can tell that this corner of this asteroid is probably it's probably really big. It's just the darkness obscures anything after a certain point. There's no telling how far back that goes. As you start approaching it, I guess everybody make me perception check. Let's do that. That makes the most sense.
God damn it! I see Earth from where we're at. No, Car. That's dog poo.
Okay. So, rocks, right? So,
yes.
Frag and Glib, you notice that I don't know, like the air just seems a bit stale and stiff. It's weird. It's got a different feel to it. Munchy. You start noticing that you're having issues with your I would say you would notice that other people are having issues with their electronic devices. Like they're blinking and then fading.
Oh, is Carver blinking and fading?
Oh, let's talk about Carver.
Oh no.
Carver, you feel sick.
What? That's not good. I'm
And
not.
just so y'all know, I'm gonna read this little text here. So, well, it should be easy for y'all to use even battery-powered technology to light your way through these streets. There's something about the dark that's making it impossible. Technology of all kinds, including any of your cybernetics, hybrid gear, technological life forms like SROs and anacytes, and even biomechanical life forms like androids, all begin malfunctioning within moments of entering the dark. You do know, or you can kind of feel with those higher checks, that it's going to take a long time for it to seriously affect anything, especially the life forms. But longer exposure can cause the affected objects to cease working entirely, such as states of illness or torpor, eventually resulting in death.
Okay, so what you're saying is don't hang out in the dark.
I got horse cancer. No, it's just like, yeah, it's not good. And then
But
all
would you
y'all
say that this effect is an energy effect?
energy effect?
Mm-hmm. Like negative or positive energy or radiation?
No. I'll get back to you on it. I don't think so.
Okay. But it's just a harm for atmosphere?
No.
It's probably nanites, my friend.
Nanite, son.
Not the nanites. Oh, the bees.
Well,
Let's see here. Is
hold
there
on,
anything
though. If it is nanites and they're considered corrosive then or toxic, then yeah, for the next 7 days, it does nothing to you. So even harmful gases, vapors, including hill disease and poison, as well as spells with harmful and protects them and their equipment from extreme
Well,
temperatures
it's not a
without having.
spell. It's not an atmosphere. It's just a thing happening to this corner of the asteroid.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking what it is, because that life bubble protects from pretty much anything but energy damage and radiation.
Yeah, that's environmental. These are not environmental.
Well, yeah, but if this thing's an environmental thing that's causing the drain, it would protect from the harmful environment of it. Unless it was a negative energy or a positive energy or radiation.
Okay, let me.
It's just a
search
question.
into it. Yeah, yeah, I know. But everybody else, like electronics, they're all glitchy.
Well, yeah, I mean, but anybody with life bubble that I put on to the whole party, it protects them from that. If it protects from this phenomenon.
Well, I got
Unrelated,
it.
it looks like Archives of Nethys is down.
Wait, I was just on it.
Well, it's not letting me access stuff.
It's super slow.
Yeah. Well, I see it gave me an error thing. It says shutdown is in progress. Login failed for user.
Oh, that's yeah, that's definitely new.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than me deciding whether or not this affects everybody, I mean, it's like a dead zone, and like I
Gotcha.
said, you get
I
like a
don't think
couple.
it's going to protect. I think it's probably like something that just drains energy. You know?
Probably, I haven't gone that far into the book. Still need to buy book 3. It just came out.
It'll probably not even tell you, man. It's just something you'd have to,
Mega. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll read
Yes,
ahead.
yes, Sissy. That was the gift. Get a hill. You get a hill. All right, y'all. I'll get you guys on next week.
All right, man. Good games. You have a good night.
Later, y'all.
Alright, GG's.
Soon.
Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.